Oh, snap. Here we go. Here we go. It's a comic hall video stream, y'all. Your boy was out IRL hunting, real world hunting. Let me shut this off. We don't need that. I was out in the real world where people stop being polite and start getting real. The real world hunting. Real world was alright, but Road Rules was better? What? Dude, that's a hot take, man. I don't know if I can support Road Rules being better than Real World, especially those first few seasons of Real World, man. Puck, Pedro, Puck. He put his fingers in the peanut butter. That's a deep cut. If y'all guys know your old school Real World, you'll know what that's about. He put his fingers in the peanut butter. He was pissed at Puck for that, dude. Fucking Puck. When's the last time you thought about Puck from the real world? Is that dude even alive? I don't even know, dude. That's a whoa. How about Heather B? Dude, one of my favorite Real World alumni of all time, Heather B. Is that Real World season 1? She moved on to have a bit of a career in the hip hop world. She's the co-host with Sway. Shout out to Heather B, man. What's up, Unruly Simeon? My brother, good to see you on this Sunday afternoon. I got some cool shit to show you. We're just going to chill and have a little chat. Moon Guy, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Yo, Heavy Hitter, Mastodon. Good to see you as well, man. He hated them all, honestly. Puck, see? Moon Guy knows about Puck. There's the Beast, Will the Beast, taking the interview world by storm. See, early Real World was pretty dope. It was unique. You know what I mean? I was all about it. I used to watch marathons. Real World Miami was one that I liked. There was some good early Real World seasons, man. I think maybe the last Real World season that I think I watched, it was like when I was still invested, was Real World Seattle. Okay, Real World Seattle was the one that had the chick with the Lyme disease, and fucking there was a black dude, and the storyline was that he was like a closeted black dude, which, you know, he did perhaps have mannerisms that would support that theory, but he was, like I said, closeted. So the Irene, if I'm not mistaken, Irene, the Lyme disease chick, put him on blast and said, because she left the show early, and her closing words to Steven, that's crazy that I remember these names. Steven. She goes, Steve, you're a good guy and all, but I just want you to know that I know that you're a closeted homosexual. And Steve got pissed, bro. And what did Steve do on her way out? She had this treasured little like stuffed animal thing. And when Irene was bouncing, he goes, yo. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Bro, he came out and had the stuffed animal, was like, yo, you forgot this. Boom, threw it in the bay. Because they were in Seattle, like on a harbor thing, right? And then, not only to add insult to injury, bro, he threw the fucking teddy bear in the water. Then he rolled up on her car, on the cab on her way out, and smacked the back of the cab for them to stop. Opens the door and smacked Irene in the face, bro. It was electrifying television. That's all I'm saying. So there's my recap of 10, 12-year-old Real World. Yo, what up, C3? Hopefully some of y'all watched that season and are getting a kick out of that recap. If not, you got to go back and watch it. Real World Seattle, old school. What up, Better A Jim, Johnny Dakota? You don't know the can of worms that you just opened up, bro, when you start talking about old school Real World to your boy. I am a real world aficionado. What up, Disco? What up, Biggie Shack? Oh, that's right. Biggie Shack was mentioning that he was watching some real world. Yo, D-Runk. Kavi said something and just put me down this memory lane of old real world seasons, bro. That's what happened. It was a complete debacle. See, I think aggressively knows. um, oh, here we go. Simeon watched the first 5 seasons, so I'm pretty sure you got my Puck reference. You probably remember the Irish guy Dominic or the Scottish guy. Yep, that's right. She had Lyme disease, so you never know. Maybe handprints leave a mark. What up, Mighty Comics Collectibles? You got a UF4 in this hall. What's UF? We'll see. Lasso, what's up? I caught the last few minutes of Silver Age Sunday, and it looked like you won something, Lasso. Is that true? Can you confirm this? Z Collects, what up? Okay. That's what she said. Me and you could never get married because you're a closeted homosexual. That's right, Biggie. Biggie knows. Biggie knows. Yes. Very well said. The real world did devolve into. By the way, devolve is one of my favorite words. Devolve. You'll hear me say it a lot. It devolved into drunk narcissist kids. Not real. Yeah, the first few seasons were pretty real, dude. They were like guinea pigs for this whole reality TV experiment, and it was pretty riveting. I gotta say, for the first few seasons. What else? This is the opening monologue part of the show. You know what I'm saying? So we covered the real world. Last night I watched the documentary. My boy D-Runk and Bear Island know about this because we were chatting late last night about this. I watched the documentary, and this is a recommend. I recommend the documentary about the never released Fantastic Four movie. Right, that old school one that you can only get like bootleg copies of. There's a documentary about the making of that movie and why it never got released and the whole thing, and it's pretty good, man. It's a pretty good documentary. I recommend it. That's right. It's called Doomed. It's called Doomed. So, if you got Amazon Prime, I recommend. Oh, it's on YouTube as well. Well, there you go. Oh, wow. Tech. I remember Tech Love, dude. It's an interesting documentary. It's worth a watch. The documentary is, I honestly don't want to. Lasso says the documentary is better than the movie. I actually don't have no plans to watch the movie. I don't want to watch the actual movie because I think I'm just going to be like, ugh. But the documentary is interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. The movie is on YouTube. Got it. Yeah, it seems like I'm down for a little trip down nostalgia lane, but I imagine that thing's like an hour and a half long, 2 hours, and I don't really want to devote a couple hours to a shitty movie. But I'm down to watch a documentary about the shitty movie. It was pretty intriguing, all the controversy and conspiracies that went on during that movie. So there's that. What else is there? Any other opening monologue stuff? I don't think so. I'm gonna get a haircut in let's see, at 4 o'clock. So I'll probably kick it on here for 45 minutes to an hour. Then I'm gonna go get a little taper fade situation. Okay. Boom. Let's get to the haul. I went to this spot yesterday and did, like I said in the title, my first, real life hunting at a shop type thing. So let's go through. We were talking about the Fantastic Four movie. Let's show the Fantastic Four books that I picked up. So, I got some OG Fantastic Fours, man. I snagged up a copy of Fantastic Four number 40 in pretty good condition, man. Look at that, baby. Fantastic Four number 40, featuring a nice Doctor Doom and Daredevil cover. I was pretty pumped that he had this there. That's an OG Fantastic Four. So scoop that one up. And number 84, you know what I mean? Fantastic Four 84. More Doctor Doom. The name is Doom. My name is Doom. Doom. Rock with the ball, the bang, diggy, 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 win the boogie, the jump, the boogie. Look at this. There's a fucking, it looks like it's a party at Latveria. There's a marching band. It looks like it's a good time. Doctor Doom is hosting a party, but Reed looks concerned. So I'm not sure why that is, but we got FF84, man. Right there. What up, 1-2 Comic Talk? Good to see you. Yo, Terry, T-Money. What up, bro? I like your Denzel Washington as Magneto thumbnail. Yes, I'm down for that. Come on. Maybe we can we convince Kachung to do Kid Rock Doctor Doom cosplay at the next event? Where is IG on the 84 cover? Where is IG? What's IG? Boom. So that one's pretty cool. And these next ones are pretty consecutive. So I snagged that 40 because that was like the oldest one that was there. Then I decided to grab like a little story arc. So I grabbed 84. Then I grabbed 85. I think those guys look like maybe Annihilus goons. Oh, good question. Invisible Girl. I mean, she might be there. She might just be invisible. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. If you don't see Sue on the cover, she might actually be there, but she's just invisible. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they kicked her off the team because look, you got Crystal. That's Crystal. So I don't know if they were trying to oust Sue from the team or what during this era. Then we have my brother Hayalucha Libre's birthday book. Because I remember I sent this to him as an AOK for his, because this was his birthday book. Number 86. Victims. A badass Doctor Doom cover. Sue is back. Okay, here we go. Crystal replaced her while she was pregnant. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Johnny was hot and heavy for Crystal for a while. They had a little thing going on. And then the last one was this one, number 87. Fantastic Four, The Power and the Pride. Possibly the most offbeat ending of the year. And this was a pretty captivating cover. You know what I'm saying? So I had to read it. I read this one last night. And I just want to show you real quick. Yo, what up, Funk? So, because I was like intrigued. I'm like, what's the most offbeat ending ever? So we can go through it real quick. Kirby with always with the banging first page splash image. And dude, this issue is a trip. This issue is a trip, man. It's Doctor Doom. He kind of, the Fantastic Four roll up on the Latvian castle, and Doctor Doom is like, let's treat them as welcome guests, and I want to expose them to the finest art that Latveria has to offer. But he sounds like he's being pretty sincere about it. And look, he busts out the piano. Look at Doom on the piano with his hand up like this, like, hey, look at that shit. He's like, you got what I need. Playing with the piano. I actually used that picture in the thumbnail for when I did a post about me playing the piano. I used that exact image. I just found it online. I didn't know it came from this book, so that was pretty cool. So let's cruise through. Oh, there's a great line in here from The Thing that I have to show you guys. Where is it? Look at this shit. Where is it? First off, look at this fantastic page. Look at this page of like Doom just laid out a fancy dinner for them. It's pretty cool. And then, where did you go hunting? It's at this like antique, it's like a pop culture retro store over on Cape Cod. And I'll tell you a little something about that too. But yo, so they're going through the room with all the fancy paintings, right? And Reed says right here, like, yo, Johnny, flame off before you damage any of those paintings, because Reed respects the value of these ancient paintings. And look what the Thing says. The Thing says, what a dump. Not even one pinup of Raquel Welch. Oh, shit. Dude, the Thing dropping them fucking one-liners, man. How funny is that? Reed's like, this is priceless masterpieces. Be careful, Johnny. Things like, this place is a dump. Not even one pinup of Raquel Welch. What the hell? Yo, what's up, Los? And here's the ending, the possibly the most offbeat ending of the year. Is so Doom has that piano, and apparently he could hit a certain note and it would like kill somebody. And the whole time they're going through the story, there's one little asshole. This guy. This little asshole here, the bald guy, who he's just like a sycophant. And he says earlier in the issue, he's like, yeah, I was like a faithful follower of the Third Reich. And then when the Third Reich fell off, I went and found Dr. Doom, and I'm following Dr. Doom. So he just likes to, you know, stroke the pole of any tyrant, you know. And he's like, fuck this art. He has like a flamethrower gun, and he's like, fuck this art, da da da. And Dr. Doom uses the piano to kill that fool. So he kills his own goon, and he lets the Fantastic Four leave safely. He's like, just leave. And he says, this grim charade has run its course, for I find that I am weary of this game. There has been no gain, there has been no loss. We shall live to fight another day. And he's just like, fuck it. He's like, sorry, guys. Like, Doom's a very fascinating villain. And one thing I'll say about these books, and this guy, you see, Cape Cod has like a tourist kind of thing, and he runs like a little retro shop. Like it's about as non-essential as you can get. And he's been, you know what I'm saying, he's been closed for like 3 months. I know he hasn't been able to get like those Trump bucks support and shit. So to be honest, all these books, like I didn't get screaming deals on these. I wasn't looking for screaming deals. Like usually I go in there and I like haggle them a little bit. It's part of the fun. I still did a little bit, but to be honest, I just wanted to drop a bunch of dough. I dropped a few $100, and just to help out the dude. He's a good dude, man. And I've been there many times, and he's kind of hurting right now. He was telling me how he started moving stuff out just in case he had to close it down and go out of business. So I kind of felt for him, and I just wanted to roll through because they just opened like last weekend. So I wanted to go through there and throw some money in his till, buy some books off him and shit like that. So this wasn't my usual hunting for deals kind of thing. I just wanted to support the dude. Just like a week or two ago, I dropped some money at this other used bookstore on the Cape. No, Thierry, no, it's not the Raynham Spa. I wish Raynham would open. C3, did I see Hialeah? Yo, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Yo, we're just chilling, man. He's saying, what's happening here? You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm a little bilingual. So, él sabe qué está pasando aquí. Okay? Next up are these two Daredevils that I got. Check this out. They're in nice condition, bro. So I picked up a Daredevil number 6. We're still talking yellow costume Daredevil. Daredevil number 6, bro. And Daredevil number 5. Look how cool that Matador is. That's a great cover. I went in, I read this one too. It was a cool little story about this Matador fella. This is that Wally Wood goodness, And it's funny because I think I heard. Let me open this up real quick because I want to show you guys something. Because First Edition is a big Wally Wood fan, And I heard he told me that Wally Wood never really liked that name, Wally. He didn't like going by the name Wally. And you can kind of see here that if you look at the look. So he says Staley and Wallace Wood, right? Wallace Wood on the personal note. But then back here, down on the bottom, they call him Wally Wood. Wally Wood, another great Marvel alumni. So it seemed like they couldn't quite agree on what to call him. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the bullpen, Stan Lee, wanted Wally Wood. He probably liked the sound of that, Wally Wood. Meanwhile, he's probably like, bro, let's go with Wallace Wood. My name ain't fucking Wally. So that was interesting. So I really am digging this issue. That's a great one. So we got Daredevil 5 and 6. We still haven't got to my favorite purchase of the lot yet. So we got those two. Here's just some quick dollar purchases. You know what I mean? I got that for $1. Inferior 5, number 5. I'm a fan of the Inferior 5. I got their first appearance. I just think they're a fun team, bro. They're like goofballs. Okay, gang, we've got that monster right where we want him. Meanwhile, the fucking monster is about to put a bomb in dude's shorts, the blimp. And you got a little booty shot with the bunny chick. So that's pretty cool. We got a little Marvel Premiere, Power of Warlock. In nice condition, bro. Getting chased by that. Look at that bad guy. Pretty cool. Marvel Premiere number 2, y'all. And a little Sergeant Fury Howling Commandos number 71. So those are some quick bangers. Crazy Guy Comic Song 2 Crazy. What up, man? We got, these are pretty exciting. Marvel Team Up. Marvel Team Up 66. First appearance of Arcade. Right? And what happened in the issue right before this? Number 65. Do you guys, anyone in the chat, know what went down in Marvel Team Up number 65? What up, Tony NY? Yo, I packaged up the Captain America sketch today for you, big brother. So that's coming out to you. I packaged up a couple of AOKs today. Simeon, I just need to warn you, bro, because I'm sending you that artist edition. You have a massive fucking box coming to you. I don't know what it's gonna cost me to ship that fucking thing to you, but just know the box is massive. There we go. Biggie Shaq. Ding, ding, ding to Biggie Shaq. First Captain Britain. Right there. I've always wanted to get my hands on this book. This is a nice book to grab. And it's in great shape, man. I gotta say, a lot of these books were in good shape. He wasn't giving them away, you know. But if you're gonna pay, my thing is, it's like, all right, if you're gonna pay good money for a book, if it's in really good condition, then I can live with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's key. You don't want to pay big money for, I mean, it depends on the book, of course. But when you're talking like Bronze Age stuff, if you can get them really high grade, then, you know, I'm okay with it. So that's a great little pair right there. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. And then I got a little run, right? I got a little run. And he had this this lot here for a minute. Ever since I started going there like 2 years ago. He always had this like up on his little shelf thing, pre-packaged as a lot. And I always just kind of walk by it like, yeah, whatever. But as you know, I recently read this story. You know what I mean? And we got Miracle Man, dude. Eclipse Comics, Miracle Man. It's not the. I was hoping he had 1 through 15, but he had 1 through 11. So also in nice condition. So we got Miracle Man number 1, number 2. This is such a good run, y'all. What a great story. Dig it big time. Is that looks like Howard Chaykin to me, right? Is that Chaykin's signature? Unruly has put Chaykin on my radar a lot more. I'm starting to really dig that dude and his art. I can catch his art style now a little more. Yeah, okay, cool. Chaykin. There's a lot of like little guest appearance covers here. Like Chaykin did that one. Starlin did that one with the hidden Thanos Easter egg right there. Miracle Man number 4. Yo, what's up, Sleepy Reader? He does not have another one. No, that was the only one. Yo, Kachung. Kachung. One thing that I'm just going to bring you up to speed. One thing that we brought up earlier, I'm not going to give you any context to how we came to this conclusion, but just know earlier in the program, me and Comic Books NYC, we came to the conclusion that your next cosplay needs to be a mashup of Kid Rock and Doctor Doom. Okay, so we need you to get working on that. Kid Rock, Doctor Doom, mashup. Keep us posted on that, okay? If you need the context of why that is, you can refer back to earlier in this video, but I need you to get to work on that, brother. Yo, Comic Book Hunter, what up, man? Let's see, that was issue number 4. Here's number 5. Dr. Gargunza putting him in the test tube. And this was interesting. No, not yet. Not yet. 6, 7. What's up? Oh, Doc Rock. There you go. There you go. Doc Rock. I like that. Yep. Yeah. There's number 6 with the Miracle Dog right there. Pretty cool. Number 7. Classic issue. Miracle Man flying his father. My father. Up into the stratosphere. I wonder what he's going to do after he flies him up into the stratosphere. Kimota indeed. Kimota indeed. This issue is interesting because I was like going through it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Because I read it like digitally, the collection. And I'm like, I don't remember a pirate issue, right? This is issue number 8. And I was very thrown off by this. And so I had to check it out. And I got to say, this issue is kind of fascinating. Let me tell you why. Because like I said, I read the run, and I didn't remember no fucking swashbuckling adventure of Miracle Man. And it starts out, this is the issue right after some events happen. And it's like it's about to tell you a story. And then look at this. No, I can't go through with it. Right? And Simeon, yes, it is a 50 story, right? It's a reprint, but it's one of the most clever ways to do it. Before you get the reprint, you get this 1-page thing of this editor chick, right? And she's like, I had to stop myself on the verge of committing the 2 biggest sins I know: being dishonest and underestimating the public. She goes, remember that period during the mid-70s when it seemed like every third Marvel comic was an unannounced reprint? I resented them, of course, but I hated it more when they tried to pretend that the reprints were flashbacks. So she goes on to say that she always hated when people did that. And look at this. She goes, so I want to be real with you, the reader. And see that little picture of Popeye with the flooded office? She goes, as you know, the Eclipse offices in the entire town of Guerneville were flooded this spring when the Russian River overflowed. Nobody was hurt, but one of the casualties was the Miracle Man's schedule. It got shot to hell. And she goes, so we're not running these 1955 stories because you demanded it, Pilgrim. We're running them because we desperately need to get back on schedule. She goes, sorry, is that too honest? Yo, I was like, holy shit. And then sure enough, they give you these like 1950s stories. I was like, yeah, that's pretty gangster. But they still give you like a little original art for the issue. And they gave you like a preview of this new thing they were working on. Yo, what's up, 90? The RWO. So anyway, I thought that was just kind of an interesting issue. So the Eclipse offices were keeping it real. Ron, represent. I don't know if I shouted out Big Remo. What up, Big Remo? 90 representing that godforsaken RWO. Those scoundrels. Mr. Gerald Chico. What up, man? There's number 9 with the graphic birth scene. Heavy close-ups of vaginal birth is all I'm going to say. Very graphic. Uh-huh. Number 10 and number 11. So now I need number 12 through 15. Right? I think that's all of them, 12 through 15. For the Alan Moore run. I have no interest in collecting the Neil Gaiman run because to me, it was, as my boy Hialeah Lucha Libre would say, basura. The Neil Gaiman run is basura. All you need is the Alan Moore 1 through 15, in my humble opinion. And I read it all. I read the whole thing, so I'm not saying it from a place of ignorance. I read the whole thing, and I have concluded that to get the Miracle Man experience, you only need to read 1 through 12, Alan Moore. And you get a nice, fulfilling story. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Mr. Garrett, I opened a box from Kenny tomorrow on my channel. He got some great books. Hell yeah, man. Looking forward to that. By the way, shout out to Funk. Look what I did, Funk. Funk sent me these Macho Man Randy Savage glasses. And bro, they fit perfectly on the Thanos head that I always keep back here. I was like, bro, perfect. Look at fucking Thanos with the madness glasses. Put that back there. Let's see. The Gaian stuff is worth reading, but you do get a great read from Just More. Yeah, I might be being too hard on it. The Gaian stuff, is that the daughter? Yes, it is. The basura is the broom in Portuguese. That's right. C. White, welcome, dude. Yeah, I like Eclipse as a publisher. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. What? 90, you got a nice slab X-Men 94? Whoa, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, yeah, Daymare did send the glasses. Who did I just say sent the glasses? Oh, my bad. What the fuck am I talking about? Did I say Funk sent those glasses? No. Funk sent the NWO strap. Daymares sent the Macho Madness shades. Apologies. Where are my manners? Okay. Oh, okay, not Gaian, Gaiman. Got it. So we get through that. Okay, so I guess one more book from this haul was this. This is a book that I've been pursuing for a long time. Never quite found the right price. I knew he always had it at his shop, but he had it priced too high. But he marked it down. He marked it down substantially by like $100. Because he was at, like, I was like, dude, I want to buy this from you because it's in really nice condition. But bro, that price is so high. He's like, well, you know, da da da. But he dropped the sticker price by $100. That goes to show you how high he had this fucking book marked. So I bought it yesterday. A very nice condition copy of Showcase number 73, brother. Showcase number 73. The Creeper. Steve Ditko. Look at the sun in my face. Steve Ditko. Oh, it was the book doing that glare. Look at this. I'm about to catch a tan. I'm just going to lay out in my backyard with a Mylar. Get some sun rays. Steve Ditko, Creeper, man. I know my boy Unruly Simeon has this slabbed, if I'm not mistaken. I love the Creeper as well. I love this book. I put this in the category of me, you know, trying to acquire like Batman villain first appearances. I like, you know, that's something I am into. And you got to represent for the Creeper. So great book. Happy to finally add that to the collection. These are, you know, a couple of the new acquisitions. These were courtesy of First Edition Comics with my Silver Surfer 1, which is on the wall. But Surfer 2 is in Mylar now, as is What If Surfer had the Gauntlet. Great little Silver Surfer duo. And last but not least, I'm just going to go through these real quick. I'm not going to open them up, because if I was to open up these issues in this sun, where the sun is right now is really fucking me up. But yo, this is if I was to open this up, this would be some not safe for work territory, hide your kids, hide your wife content. And I don't want to quite go there. Okay, maybe I'll do an extravaganza on these and give you proper warning. Yo, what's up, John? I just went through some serious bangers, you know. Man Cave wants to see that action. These are the Cherry Pop-Tart books that I picked up. I got a nice little set of Cherry Pop-Tarts, man. I picked these up like a couple weeks back. Number 14. And you know what's funny is, like, just looking at the covers doesn't really give you a sense of just how graphic these fucking books are, dude. There is penetration. There is graphic fellatio. There is the list goes on and on, bro. Like, at first I thought they were just gonna be like little like risque take on Archie, but yo, these shits are like those books that Biggie busted out on that episode of Slab Down. It's like that kind of shit, bro. It's hardcore. Yeah, John, it was a good weekend. I'll do a quick recap before I jet out too, just for anyone who came in late, because there's some great books in here, especially the Daredevils that I picked up, John. You're gonna love those. Cherry Pop-Tart 16. Number 20. This is her mom. Her mom is a character that's in this book. I taught her everything she knows. Oh, Mom. So Mama Pop-Tart is kind of a hottie too. This is my favorite cover of the bunch. Pop-Tart number 19. Yo, the art is fantastic. The art is fantastic on these, I will say. Maybe I'll open up one of them and just like give you a sense. You know what I mean? I'm here for the people. You know what I mean? Number 4. Oh, this is a different run. Cherry Jubilee. Cherry's Jubilee. Yeah, I went out with him, and all he wanted to do was pump iron. As opposed to pumping that pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's what she wanted. What year are these from? That's a good question. I'll check that momentarily. I'm going to check one of the actual Cherry issues. There's another Cherry Jubilee. Oh, look, the Pussy Posse. The Pussy Posse. Look at this, dude. Apparently, this guy got some respect because look at this Cherry Deluxe. In this issue, Neil Gaiman. And they're not bullshitting. Neil Gaiman wrote the first half of this issue. There's like, it's so funny. Why don't I open this one? It's like Neil Gaiman writing, like you would expect from our boy Neil. Look. The Innkeeper's Soul by Neil Gaiman. Art by Larry Wells. So it starts like a very flowery language Neil Gaiman story. I'll check the year while I'm here too. This particular issue is 1998, but I think some of these are a little further back. So let's see if they kept it a little more tame. I think the Gaiman story is a little more tame. But the art is really good. Like this one's pretty tasteful. Let's see if the Neil part gets graphic. Oh. Well, the Neil part gets pretty graphic, y'all. Yo, the Neil page gets graphic as fuck. See, I don't know if I should be showing. I don't think I can show these, bro. I don't know who's watching. But it's crazy. What happens on the very next page of what I showed you is crazy. This is a cool page. Look at the look at this art style on this page. That's pretty cool. It's kind of got like a little abstractness to it. You know what I mean? Use your words to describe it. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to get banned. But I will describe, just to give you a sense of how crazy it gets. Because the page before, it's not that crazy, but then it just jumps right into, because put it this way, because this is kind of tame, right? Cherry Pop-Tart Angel, takes her shirt off and starts smooching this fella, right? Then on the next page is a close-up of Cherry Pop-Tart holding something in her hand. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And then the next panel is like, yo, down the hatch. You know what I mean? And there's a sound effect word next to her face, and it says schlup. 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 So there's a schlup sound effect with something popping in her mouthpiece. Then, then the next page is, the next page is, because remember I said earlier this insertion, right? This next page is right on the cusp of insertion. And what makes it really kind of a nice piece of art is Cherry Pop-Tart is guiding the insertion very carefully. So It's a really nicely done panel. Her legs are way above her head. And then the last big panel on the bottom is that insertion has mission accomplished, let's just say. Mission accomplished, insertion. Cherry Pop-Tart's having a great time. You know what I'm saying? So it just really goes wild. It really goes wild. But I want to show you something else. Yo, X-Files. I hope you guys like that description. Schlurp. An X-Files homage, which is pretty cool. I really like the art of it. And then this one, Cherry 3D. Okay. So I opened up Cherry 3D to see if the glasses were inside, right? And to my surprise, I found something. First, I found the glasses. Very cool. But then I found signature. Larry Wells, the artist. I really dig the art style. And look at this. It's a real signature, man, because it bleeps through the other page. So, cool. No, these are not recent books. See, that Neil Gaiman one was 1998. So this one seems to be pretty late. But this one is from 1990. So let's go to the oldest issue I have. That's Cherry number 11. Look at that. Yo, look at that, painted on the back of a truck. A lot of these back covers are pretty cool. Let's see what's on the back cover of this one. LED. Yo, look, with Mulder on the screen back there. But I don't think that's the oldest one. So see, these are Cherry Jubilee, Cherry Deluxe. These are like spin-offs. But the ones that I think are cool are Cherry, just the main Cherry title. So that's number 19, Cherry 16, Cherry 20, Cherry 14, Cherry 17. So it looks like Cherry 14 is the oldest one I have. So let's see what year it is. But look, it says 10th anniversary issue. So I got a few of these, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, the back cover. This one's cool. It's a flashback to Cherry Pop-Tart's mom, Pepper Pop-Tart. See, Cherry's mom to be, Pepper Pop-Tart, when she was just 18. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what year the oldest one I have is. See, that doesn't make sense. That's 1993. Oh, no, that does make sense. 1993 and number 11. So the 3D glasses one is the oldest one I have. I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't catch that. That was number 11. Yeah. So the oldest one I have is number 11. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Christ, bro. Dude. That's insane. That's insane. It's crazy, like, how innocent the drawing is. But on this page in here, it's Cherry Pop-Tart, right? She grabs a foreign object that's used for pleasure in women, and she jams it into this other girl, right? And then, bro, she jams it in there, right? And then when she pulls it out, She goes, "Oops, we made a little mess here. Tee hee hee." And there's blood all over the place, dude. Holy smokes. Nuts. It's almost violent, bro. It's almost violent. So that's crazy. Yeah, I'll have to send you a picture. I'm gonna put this one to the side because I gotta. Whoever wants to see that violent bloodbath. Oh, the glasses. I gotta put the glasses back in, or else I'll lose them. So that's the cherry Pop Tarts, man. I didn't even know these things existed. I gotta be honest. Until I went to that used bookstore a couple weeks back. So I guess that technically was. I guess that was like my first live hunting. I forgot about that. But he wasn't technically open. I just I called him and was like, "Hey, you want me to swing by?" And I felt bad for him, bro, because he's like, "Bro, the biggest." I was like, "How's business been?" And he said, "Bro, since this shit started, my biggest day was a $25 day." And I was like, "Damn, bro, that sucks." So I spent some money there, and he let me in. Like, I think it was illegal, bro. This was like a speakeasy situation. You know what I'm saying? I met him. I was like, "Yo, is it cool to come in?" He was like, "Yeah, come in, be quick." And then I bought this shit. So it really was like speakeasy. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Comic Assassin? Okay, he knows about the cherry Pop Tart back to the mid 80s. What up, First Edition? Um, yeah, $25, man. So these, um, these bookstores are struggling, bro. So I would just suggest that to you guys, like that store that I got the main haul from. He he told me he was on the verge of closing. He's like, I was about to close. He's like, but then they just recently like opened it up to limited capacity and da da da. So he's gonna try to stay going, but you know, maybe going there and dropping $50, $100 or something is like maybe it can make all the difference for these guys. Maybe it can help them get the rent covered for another month if we do that. Help out our local, bookstores and shit and whatnot. So, all right. What up, Cardstock Variant? It's deal time until the virus scares over. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I didn't want to, for those two guys, I didn't want to be too aggressive with the dealing because I kind of felt like a dick trying to, really haggle these guys when they're, on the cusp of going out of business. But, I did tell them, I'm like, well, try and give me a good deal and I'll buy a big quantity. Both cases I spent a good amount of dough, a few $100. So they were giving me deals because I think they were just happy that I was there, willing to drop, some money. All right, let's do the recap, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta hit my. Oh, that's right. It's 3:30. I gotta be at my barbershop's house at 4. So good timing. But we're gonna do the last recap right now. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. You 35 homies in the chat. You are much appreciated. What's up, Mag Musings? Thank you for joining us. So here's the recap. The Miracle Man run. Miracle Man 1. Number 2. Miracle Man 3. Howard Chaykin cover. Miracle Man 4. Jim Starlin with the hidden Thanos Easter egg. Looks a lot like my Thanos head back there, without the Macho Man glasses. Miracle Man 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Hunter says, I went Thursday and walked out with $7. You know what's funny is I haven't been to my LCS yet, and I don't know if this is weird or if this is just for me. I don't feel as inclined to go to my LCS and support them the way I did at these two. Like, one was a used bookstore, the other was like a retro shop that carries books. Because maybe I'm just salty at my shop, but I feel like my shop doesn't treat me good and shit like that. So, like, I don't know. I got a soft spot for, like, the cats that just sell used books, all old books. Maybe I'm a dickhead, but I haven't been to my old shop. I even called, left them a message during this stuff, and I'm like, hey, I'm assuming you're closed, but if you want to do, like, a limited opening or just let me know what the options are, I'll be happy to swing by and help. They didn't even return my call. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, guy, I tried to reach out and help you. You didn't even respond. Fuck them. I should say that, but fuck them. Fantastic Four 87, the most offbeat ending of the year. It's a nice condition. Fantastic Four, brother. Number 84, Haya Lucha Libre's birthday book. Oh, nice. Gore Vidal's favorite Alan Moore work. I think me too, man. I loved that run. I was really happy with it. Very nice. I know Man K's been reading it. That's awesome. And yeah, for real. That's how I feel. I'm a helpful guy. Like, I hope you guys get a sense that I'm not like some kind of spiteful asshole. I try to, but I also got a code, man. I live by a certain code, bro. I feel like I just showed you 84. So that's 86. That's 85. What up, Hydra? 84 with the Latveria block party. Biggie Shack, give first a wrench in Man Cave. There are generals at this point, but I give everyone a wrench. Simeon needs one too. Oh, do you see? One thing I know I'm bad at is wrenches because I always just stay in the StreamYard view, and I don't see who has a wrench and who doesn't. So I hope you guys don't take any offense to that. I'm never aware of who's a wrench and who's not. But yeah, I'll do it. I'll make a point to hook my boys up. And then the oldest FF of the bunch, Fantastic Four 40, in pretty nice condition. I mean, there's a little Mylar magic, but not that much. Fantastic Four 40 with a great Doom and Daredevil cover. I like that book. I never really see this one around very often. Man Cave says, I want a hammer. You're going to get that hammer, brother. Here's the Daredevil books. These are really cool. Yellow costume Daredevil. Daredevil number 6. Biggie, don't you have this one? Daredevil number 6. And my favorite. This is one of the coolest Daredevil covers I know. Shout out to Wally Wood. I mentioned you earlier, first edition. The Matador. Daredevil number 5, man. That is a great looking book. And I read it. It's a pretty cool story. Where like the Matador, Matt Murdock is trying to like almost like frame the Matador as being Daredevil. And it's kind of, and they can have a confrontation at the end. It's pretty cool. Oh, nice. First edition just got 5. Nice. Gore Vidal, you need to find Warrior Magazine, where Miracle Man and V for Vendetta first appeared. The stories were originally in black and white. Warrior Magazine is important in comics history. Shit, man, I've never heard of Warrior Magazine. So, Daredevil 5 and 6. Marvel Team Up. First, I got a little Captain Britain appearance, and the issue after it with the arcade key. That one's pretty cool. These were the couple like cheapies I picked up. Sergeant Fury 71. That's a cool book. Burn, Bridge, Burn. Marvel Premiere number 2 with Warlock with that badass looking beast. And Inferior 5, number 5. It's pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Who Dat? Ooh, Mr. Garrow says, I don't get Daredevil. Oh, hold on. We got back-to-back comments. I don't get Daredevil. Maybe I need to read more. Kachum says, I'm purging my Daredevil. Sounds like a match made in heaven, brother. All right, and last but not least from the haul, personally, my favorite book that I picked up in this haul was a nice condition, bro. Copy of Showcase 73. Steve Ditko creation, The Creeper. Beware of the Creeper. What a great book. What a great looking book, man. This is one of those covers like, there's that guy Frog Boy on Instagram that paints and recreates covers. Something else that Simeon put me on to. Simeon's always put me on to shit, bro. But he does like these big painting reproductions of covers. I wouldn't mind having this one in like a big painted reproduction. It's such a cool piece of art. So I got my first Creeper. Bang. Oh, let's give a shout out to Who Dat. Who Dat's got an auction tonight on his channel. Check him out, man. Who Dat doesn't play games. So there you have it. That's the haul recap. We went down Cherry Pop-Tart memory lane. I hope you guys had fun with that. Thanks for having a little, you know what I mean, Sunday afternoon hangout with your boy. I need to Amscray to go get up with Mike the Barber. So, peace out, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate your company. I got a feeling there's going to be some people looking for some Cherry Pop-Tarts out there, man. I haven't looked online for them. I don't know what they go for. But if you can find them cheap, I say go for it, man. They're fun books. Anyway, all right, guys. Peace out. Take care. And don't forget, this is Comic Hit 84. Sponsored by in association with